I really recommend it. And especially for apparel companies, I would say this is a solution that is perfect for us. It's like a very big deal. So I just want to say thank you to Zakeke for allowing this capability. Our company is multinational. The gap was, how do we get the customer to design it the way they want without us having to do the mock-up back and forth and be like, your name's not big enough here. Can you move the flag a bit there? I did that myself manually for a few months. And it took me sometimes 2 or 3 weeks just to design one piece. Then, so we only use very few features, but in doing so, we had 1,223 orders from Kiki. So this allowed us to upsell our product, right? Because we charge for full retail price of custom product and the price of the printing per customization. So again, the margin was insane for us from these custom products. Now the customer can just do all of that on their computer at home. Even on the mobile, this solution allowed us to save all that time on making sure the printing can be done correctly and all the design, the lead up, getting the order in. Zakeke integrates perfectly with Shopify. It's so easy on the back end on my side to go in and adjust the settings of making sure there's only this much area the customer can put their text, because we've measured every single product that we allowed to be customized. Now we just receive the order. It has the printing instructions for our printer. They know where to put it. They know what color to print it on. It's easy. I don't have to say anything anymore. And
Okay, here we go. New day, new customer story. Really pleased to have another huge and amazing brand. And really pleased to have Melanie from Virus today with us. Thank you, Melanie.
yeah, thank you for having me. Really excited to talk about how Zakeke has really impacted our business and helped us scale quite a lot of our specific offerings to people in a way that we haven't been able to before. So thank you.
Thank you for the amazing intro. And let's go right on. Tell us about Virus. Tell us about your products, your team, your story.
Yeah, absolutely. So Virus International has been a brand since 2010. So we've been in the market for now almost 14 years. And it was started by my father, actually. So we're Taiwanese. For those who don't know, the most advanced fabric technology in the world comes from Taiwan. My father being second generation, me being third generation in textile and apparel. 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, he created all the fabrics himself that make up our Virus product. So Virus is primarily known in CrossFit, weightlifting, powerlifting, MMA, jiu-jitsu, water sports, stand-up paddleboarding, outrigger canoe, all of these very technical sports that require your apparel to not get in your way. Like when you're lifting hundreds of pounds, you don't want your pants all of a sudden to rip. So Virus we started the market with really amazing compression product using our fabric technology. One of them cools you down by up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit just by wearing it contact to your skin. The other fabric increases cellular recovery and circulation as you're wearing it. So all of this product is not just for elite athletes. We've worked with plenty of Olympians before, plenty of really professional athletes, but every one of us, even if you aren't a professional athlete, we deserve to have amazing high quality apparel that allows us to do what we want to do. So that is the vision of Virus. Our slogan is expressing the passion that defines you. We really care about catering our product to those who need it most. We have done a lot of team sports apparel, so weightlifting teams, schools, gyms, organizations. We've even done corporate where we've done polos for a big office of over 200 or 300 people. And we use all of our technical apparel to service our customers. And a lot of them started asking, hey, can I get my name or can I get my logo? Can I get some type of customization on our gear? And for years, I've only been working with Virus for now 4 years, but when I started, we barely did custom team orders. We would give wholesale orders and do big team orders, but they would still have to go do the printing themselves. We didn't handle that. And we started getting so much interest that we started doing that. So I created a good communication and a good line of partnership with another vendor who is a screen printer who does all of our team orders. But then started getting more customers asking, "Hey, I'm just one person. I'm not part of a team. Like, can I just get one name, one logo, or my flag on a piece of clothing?" And for people who know in the industry, to get one piece printed is very expensive. To get one piece done custom, it's a lot of work, right? Especially with the mock up, getting the design and everything. And to a customer who may not understand how this process works, it's quite a lot of work, right? And you don't want the customer to have to pay a big amount just to do this. So as a result, we spent another year of just figuring out what application out there on the market can allow us to allow single direct to consumer individual e-commerce customers to customize the singlet, for example. A weightlifting suit is our best seller in terms of Zakeke product because people want to wear this to competition. They want their name on it. They want their flag on it. They want to represent themselves. And luckily, our printer does all of the printing very fast, very quickly. But now the gap was, how do we get the customer to design it the way they want without us having to do the mock up back and forth and be like, your name's not big enough here. Can you move the flag a bit there? I did that myself manually for a few months. And it took me sometimes 2 or 3 weeks just to talk to a customer, just to design one piece. Then enter Zakeke, right? Where we did a lot of research. We're on Shopify. And not only that, we're on Shopify Plus. So we've unlocked all the features of Shopify. And now we needed to find an application that would allow us to solve this problem, all while also saving a lot of time and energy from myself and my team. We started with Zakeke. I think now I've checked my dates over about two years ago, I would say. So back in like 2021, 2022. And I just looked at my data since we've offered Zakeke, we've onboarded about 23 different products from our staple line, and we allowed customers to customize their name, put their flag, and also choose what color and what font they want for their text. We wanted to keep it simple. So we only use very few features of this application, but in doing so, I've seen my data over 2 years, we had 1,223 orders from Kiki. So this allowed us to upsell our product, right? Because we charge for full retail price of custom product and the price of the printing per customization. So what we do, and we're based in the United States, and this service we started in the United States before we then brought Zakeke to our Europe and our New Zealand Oceania market. We started in the US, allowed people to order full price product and then front customization. The first customization was one price, and then the second one on the back was another price. So again, the margin was insane for us from these custom products. And we allowed customers 24 hours before we printed anything to make sure, is everything okay? We can't really return, we can't receive a refund or anything because it's got your name on it. Like, what can we do with it? But it allowed us to basically cut the time in half. So before, it would take me about 2 or 3 weeks going back and forth with one customer. And now the customer can just do all of that on their computer at home, even on the mobile. I've had some people use Zakeke and do it from their mobile app. It's possible because a lot of us shop on our phone. So I thought that was a really cool feature of this application as well, is that you can literally order it on the go. And as we did this, yeah, we grew, and our orders, we were getting about 50 to 60 orders per every few days through this application. And it was awesome. If anything, we started having to tell people it's going to take a bit more time to get your orders out, because it went from only maybe one or two a day to all of a sudden like 10 orders a day. And because people love virus product, it's very high quality. Another pain point for us was that you can't just bring your stuff to just any printer, because if there's a screen printer that's not used to working with high quality fabrics, you can also risk damaging our fabric if you don't use the right type of printing and you don't have that due diligence. So again, this solution allowed us to save all that time on making sure the printing can be done correctly, and all the design, the lead up, getting the order in. Zakeke integrates perfectly with Shopify. It's so easy on the back end on my side to go in and adjust the settings of making sure there's only this much area the customer can put their text, because we've measured every single product that we allowed to be customized, and we said no more than, let's say, this many centimeters or inches, and that way they have constraint. It makes it easy on the customer to say this is my option, but it's better than zero. Right before, they didn't even have that option, and it's been widely successful. So I would say now we started rolling this out in Europe and in Oceania. It's not as big of a market as it is in the United States, but purely because our printing capability in those regions is more expensive. But the actual Zakeke product itself, I had no problem duplicating the stores to the other regions. On the Zakeke application, it's very easy and straightforward to go through each of the settings to set it up, set up your products. I've actually reached out to your customer service many times, and I have gotten a pretty fairly quick response when I needed help with something. So overall, it's been a really positive experience. I really recommend it. And especially for apparel companies, I would say this is a solution that is perfect for us. I know this application could apply to a lot of other industries and a lot of other products, but I think for apparel specifically, people love to put their name on stuff, right? And especially with apparel, you wear clothing every day. If you're an athlete, you want to represent yourself or your gym or family members. We've actually had a lot of customers say, I'm ordering this gift as a Christmas present for my son, and I want to put his name on it. It's like a very big deal. So I just want to say thank you to Zakeke for allowing this capability. Our company is multinational. When we launched this program, we called it Virus ID. People were freaking out because at the time we only allowed gyms and big orders, right? Big company orders to do this type of printing for. And now you can go to our site, order a custom piece, and it will be received in less than 2 weeks anywhere in the United States. So we've optimized our process purely because we've saved so much time in the back and forth in the beginning. And now we just receive the order, the actual order when it comes through. It has the printing instructions for our printer. They know where to put it, they know what color to print it on. It's easy. I don't have to say anything anymore. And I used to be doing all of that by myself. So that's the overall overview of Virus and how Zakeke has helped us. So thank you for allowing me to explain that.
It's amazing to all of these details, the story behind it, the manual process that you personally had, and the growth that you guys are having and we will continue to have. We will be so happy to continue to partner with you guys in the foreseeable future. So thank you very much, Melanie. Thank you to Virus for being a great customer of Zakeke. And thank you very much for being with us today.
Yeah. Thank you. It's appreciated.